Hello everybody, welcome back. We are here with our wyvern today. It is the new year. So I will be doing some Dormant Realm carries and in between as people need it. I am going to be swapping over to the alphas. The alphas are not doing Dormant Realm today, they're just going to be flying around Cloytler, I guess. Get a new fleet started here. Siege out. Dorothy. Oh, okay. My whole system is all messed up right now. Man. Normally I'd be at work at this point in time, so my whole body is telling me I should be running around work and doing all that stuff, but my brain is going, nope. Hey, how you doing, Mando? Good to see ya. Will you be joining in the carries today? Oh, I was asking if you wanted to join in on the Dormant Realm carries today. Hello, Zay. How you doing today? It's actually early morning for me. Actually, kind of almost midday at this point. You would have to bring something like an ibis or a condor. And either one of those will work. It won't let you join with just a capsule. Alright, and if you have your in-game name, you can put it in chat and I will get you invited. General Cooper, alright, let's get General Cooper in here. Wonder how long he's been calling me out. Always interesting. I still can't seem to get him in fleet. Hello, Steve. How you doing today? Good to see you. Yep, just a couple of days past New Year. Mandalorian, alright. Let me see if I can get you in here. With a star. See if we can find you then. There you are. Oh, you gotta exit your fleet, Mano. As soon as you exit your fleet, I can invite you. Okay, here we go. Oh, rejected. You might have, some kind of invite rejection auto reject turned on. I'm not sure how. Yeah, it's got some sort of fleet invitation auto reject or something. I would check in your settings. Fleet invitation filtering. Yeah. Yeah, make sure that says accept all. There we go. That should do it. Oh, try again. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yay. Alright, we have everybody in here. Make sure you have your ships, your throwaway ships. Yeah, contracts for alphas need to be a thing. Okay, we are on our dormant realm fleet now.
Undocking.
Hi, Jenner. How you doing tonight? Oh, need to retrieve these. Ugh, why do I keep doing this? I gotta get used to my new bombard setup, so don't mind me. Oh my. Jesus. 400,000 per hit.
We're under attack. We're being extracted.
Hi, Snoopy. How you doing today? Yep, today we're gonna be using bombard. I'm trying to swap over to bombard now that I have the I need to be a little bit better at timing that. We are not at bombard 45 quite yet. I'm at bombard 41 right now. The incursion is difficult. I will say that. Oh, wait. So I am all out of sorts today. Yeah, with the incursion, you really want to be, like, highly tank setup. because running away can be quite the chore.
Undocking.
You might be better off buying like a blueprint if there is one and building it.
We're under attack.
521,000, 575,000.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yep, this is DR4-6, Jenner. Should be pretty soon.
We're under attack.
That he comes out of that. Yep, this is a Dormant Realm carry day. I'm also going to be swapping in between my alpha characters because I want to do some grinding with them. But I felt like for the new year, getting people some carries on a random day of the week at a time that's different from my usual would be good. You're welcome. Yeah, with the Sancha content that we had, it's kind of eaten into the amount of time that I would have to do Dormant Realms. That Sancha invasion content is so good.
Undocking.
And we've actually got a Sancha thing coming up in the next hour or so. We'll see if it's in low sec.
We're
75.
under attack.
Yeah, I mean, see, all you
Under
need
attack.
if you want to be carried by me is just some kind of frigate that you can run away with or throw away.
We're being exploited.
Yeah, so, Jitter, if you are listening in the background right now, um, keep an eye on the Sancha stuff for me. If you would update me when it does the reset.
We're under attack.
Okay, awesome.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
The other part of why I'm doing this today is to get used to Bombard in general. It'll be important for me when we do DR4-10s. I've gotta get a rhythm and a timing. I don't know how to explain it other than that. I have so much practice with aerospace. Um, okay. There we are. And I have to actually learn how to use Bombard.
Undocking.
We're under attack.
Wow, he actually entered his shield, like, really early.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
We're gonna
We're
wait
under
for that
attack.
extender to come down. Okay, I think I'm getting a better hang of, the timing.
Docking request accepted.
Give people just a minute to get their ships back. Man, even though I've had like a double shot energy and a triple shot energy this morning, I've got nothing. Oh. Go ahead and ready up again.
Undocking.
We're under attack.
I do wonder if Jenner and I could, like, completely nuke the sleeper before it gets into its shield.
We're being warp scrambled.
I don't know, 15 seconds here.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
I want to try this with the other form of bombard. I don't know if that's worth it. What run are we on, guys? Are we on 4 or 5?
Undocking.
5, you think? Okay. Come on.
We're under attack.
See what kind of damage this does.
We're under attack.
That's not bad.
We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
I do want to change that to the flight speed. It's just so much better. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you all for joining me if that was all 6. Or is this the 6th one? Alright, so let me get you guys out of here. And get the next set of people in. That's a scam. Just getting a random fleet from... a random message from some kind of tax relief agency? That's a scam right there. If I ever saw one. Okay, let me get the next set of people in here. Dormant Realm. Alright, yep. I will get that one in here. And yes, if you do have alts, feel free to send them my way. Because I can carry them since we're doing, Oh, you'll have to exit your fleet, Dorothy. Um, since we can do as many level 6s as we like, I am free to carry any sort of alts or anything you guys want. Alright, let me get these other two in here first, since they've been waiting for a bit. General Cooper. Gonna get you. And then the other one was Orbitus Trilla. The only thing about alts is they have to be Tech 7 or higher. If I can't get this guy right away, then I will have Nano's alt in here. What alt are we going with? If I can't get this guy. Alright, and I'm chasing him. Alright, what alt are we going with, Nano? Nano. I always forget I have to go through this one. Oh, exit your fleet once again. That is the one thing about Dormant Realms that I really wish we could change, is not having to necessarily be in a fleet together, maybe just invite the people in general, rather than being in a fleet. Alright, are we full on the fleet now? Nope, we got one more to get. Yep, so we can't get him. Not sure if he's AFK or not. He was just online like 18 minutes ago or something like that. 16 minutes ago? Okay, does anybody else have an alt they want to bring in here? Or their main character, if they want. Because I can't seem to get that guy. Yeah, we should get Jinner in here, if he's available. Not sure if he can get to his ship right now, though. Yep, no problem. Give me a minute and I will fix that. Oh. Yep, give us a minute here. And Dormant Realm can be a little bit feisty. It really does not like your character, does it? You know, I don't know if shuttle works. Alright. Anybody else want some runs? If not, we'll just get going.
Undocking.
So with this style, I really want to try and activate it early to get the reset on
We're under
the
attack.
shield.
We're under attack.
We're gonna be like a couple of seconds.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
No, it is not possible to get leaderboard with 4-6. All DR4 leaderboards
request
are
accepted.
DR4-10. All the way through, like, top 100. See, if I go to, leaderboards here, Prison in Silence, you can see here, like, even the top God, I can't believe these guys get, like, 150s and stuff. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, the top 200 are all 410s. And 200 is the end of the leaderboard, so you can't even get leaderboard with 4-6 if you tried. Did you want in, Jinner, for a little bit of fun? See if we can nuke the, okay. We'll move on to the next tournament round then. You still want to try, Mano? Yeah, I've got a lot of different ships. I've got the Wyvern, I've got Lucent Moon, I've got freighters, battleships, frigates, all sorts of stuff. Okay, new Central Invasion has dropped on us.
Undocking.
And it's all low sec, it looks like. Nice, you're gonna have an hour bodyguard? That's pretty cool.
We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack.
Yeah, see, if you mess this up, you're not ready for when he comes off shield. And then you're left trying to catch up.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, too many ships. Yeah, that's a bit tough. And I always have to remember to turn that off and turn that back on. Oh, I forgot to get what's-his-face in here. Give me a minute. There we go. That should get him. I like carriers. I'm more a fan of a dreadnought than I am carriers, but it works out for me. Yeah, I mean, I've got so many ships. At some point, I'm gonna end up liquidating all of them into ISK or turning them into a second super. Oh god. Yeah, second super woes. Unfortunately, I don't have any DNIs. But maybe somebody else does. Alright. So, this is obviously not working.
Undocking.
Yep, no problem. Thank you for joining me, Dorothy.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
You're welcome. If you ever have questions about how to do Dormant Realm yourself, both Jinner and I can help you a lot.
We're being warp scrambled.
We both do opposite Dormant Realms for capital ships, and I also do Dormant Realm 1, which is for battleships usually.
We're under attack.
So I can help you quite a bit if you ever want to learn how to do it yourself.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah,
We're under attack.
DR4-6 is about as high as you really want to go as a solo player. Maybe with 2 players you can do 4-8 and 4-9. 4-10's a little, or 1-8 and 1-9. 1-10 is a little too much.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I love this. Alright, Dorky, thank you for joining us. Does anybody else have some DR runs that you want to do today? Any alts that want to join? They do have to be Tech 7. Yes, what did you just notice, Snoopy? Oh no. Why are you throwing slippers at people? No, not the chancla. Anything but the chancla. Alright, Mano, you want to try this again? See if you can try it with, like, an ibis or a condor or something. Because that might just be the issue, is maybe the shuttle. No, all good? Okay. We'll see if anybody wants to join in. If not, I'll swap to the Cobras. Oh my. That is, incredible. Alright, looks like I'm gonna be swapping characters here. And we'll wait for the next wave of people who want DR4. And we'll swap to multi-box. Just remember that they did give us some good rewards. 300,000 skill points, 3 million Lazarus, 30 purple cores, and 30 of these compressed nanites, which are used to rebox your nanocores. Alright, actually, let me swap back because Zekrom Trilla just responded. Like I said, we're gonna be kind of like on call with this Dormant Realm stuff. Uh... How do I get back to the orphanage? There we are. Get orphanage. Get sweet. Alright, let's see here. Go back to full screen. Alright, looks like we're just gonna go ahead and... What happened to Orminus? Where'd he go? He was here. It seems like that's just not working out for us today.
Undocking.
We're under attack.
Yeah, you've only got like 5 more days, actually less than that. You've got like 4 days to actually get that to cycle here. With the Anaconda or the Ascendant. I'm expecting we will see the Ascendant at least one more time before the end of this event.
We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, an officer module could be really good as a choice.
Docking request accepted.
What do you mean the back was gone first? What is wrong with this game today? Which back was it today? I didn't have a look. Not that I need to be looking anyway, I've already spent way too much on this event. But I'm happy with my choices. Ah, villain today. That's a pretty good choice.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make this work for DR4-10. It seems reasonable.
We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta do it immediately. When the reset happens. Otherwise, you're not getting a chance.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, Thanatos Navy? That's not a bad choice for DPS. I don't know how the tank is on it compared to some of the other Navy ships. It's hard to compare. Let me check Alliance just one more time.
Undocking.
We're under attack.
It's gonna be just under and then just over. Nice. I really don't know why sometimes the Centrum will activate its shield early, and why other times it'll be extremely late. My only thought is it has to do with server ticks. So maybe we trick the damage of the half armor at a weird point in time, and then the server tick doesn't happen until we do enough damage down here, and then it activates the shield. Or we trip this halfway point at the server tick, and then it just activates the shield. That's my only thought on that as to why it's so inconsistent.
Docking request accepted. Undocking.
We're under attack.
See, there's that weird server tick there.
We're under attack.
I don't know.
We're being warp scrambled.
We should have this as soon as it comes off shield. There it is.
Docking request accepted.
If you're wondering why I go into my fittings and refit and disassemble and reassemble the Supercarrier Swarm module, it's because it does not reset its cooldown when you come out of Dormant Realm. So you manually have to unequip it to reset that cooldown. Alright, let's see if I can get Orbitus in here. Always with the glitches. This time it should work though. Still having trouble, huh? I wonder what module he has to remove. Probably the cloak, if I had to guess. There we go. Yes. Sancho mediums really do hit a lot harder. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Oh, I'm back.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I find that the medium... The medium Sancho stuff is way harder than what it should be. Or at least harder compared to, like, the battleship and frigate comparisons.
Docking request accepted.
No. Smalls are meant for frigates and destroyers, mediums are for cruisers and battlecruisers, and large are for battleships, and then capital is for capital ships. And within those, you'll have recon, raid, and main. And each of those are 3 different tiers of difficulty. Recon being the weakest, raid being the second strongest, kind of the middle ground. And then main being the hardest. Lucent Moon is currently the only meta because it can tank it pretty well, actually. Oh, ominous. No. Yeah. I mean, you already have one for your Lucent Moon. I'm pretty sure with the current, with the current state of Showdown, your Lucent Moon would do just fine. It's just the Cyan that is going to have a huge issue, because I know you said you were working on a Cyan. I don't know how you're going to get a Cyan to survive the Nosferatus and Neutralizers. I just don't see it happening. Uh-oh, black screen.
We're under attack.
Yeah, that is a huge problem for Cyan and Shanghai. That Logi module for the capital, the Lucent Moon in particular, incredibly powerful.
We're being warp scrambled.
It completely eliminates the need for a Nosferatu. Let's see what kind of damage we hit now. 140? Okay.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I'm glad they made the update to the Logi module. I think I forgot to equip and unequip my module, so I'll have to keep an eye on stuff. Yeah. 85 billion's a pretty good price right now. I think that's a reasonable price for a Lucent Moon anyway. It's not the 50 or 60 billion we had before the event, but it's certainly not bad for a Lucent Moon price. I think most people have realized how expensive it is to actually fit a Lucent Moon compared to, like, anything else. Come on, you gotta go one drone Lucent Moon and you gotta go one fighter Lucent Moon.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Behind, you can
We're
put
being
guards on
scrambled.
that thing. What the heck is 3P460? I want whatever that integration is. Imagine getting 460% to your combat capacity. Or your tank. That'd be the most expensive integration of all time. Yeah, you would need 50 of each rig. Honestly, people would do it.
Docking request accepted.
I would do it on a super. You might as well. It's gonna be the same cost anyway. Let me reset my module here. Oh, Trilla. I think Trilla needs...
Undocking.
like 3 more runs? 2 more runs?
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
I hate that when I go into the chat box that it does that.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
Da, da, da. And on the black screen. Always. Okay. Try this. No, wait. Alright, let's get back to it. There we go. Waiting on Trilla. There we are. Seems like Trilla has a really hard time with Dormant Realms. Maybe it's just his device or something.
Undocking.
So we've got to do 6 for get to the chopper.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Alright, I got so far into it. What's going on there?
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Docking request accepted.
I'm trying to use my Star Melody, or Star Break activation, which heals me and gives me some extra damage, just in the mix of what I'm doing. I'm not sure how much is actually helping. It is 15% extra damage, so we do go up like 20 or 30,000 damage per hit. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth the time and effort.
Undocking.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Just all distracted by my setup.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, Organis has exited. Okay, now it's just me and Chopper.
Undocking.
Hi Trills, how you doing today? Glad you could join us earlier.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Well, you get any good loot, Trills?
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, what do we got? 2 more for Chopper? 3 more for Chopper?
Undocking.
So right now, as it sits, we're getting pretty good at the timing.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
But I don't know if it's worth doing over aerospace yet. I think on level 10, if I had level 45 Bombard, it would definitely be worth it. Or if maybe I just had more DPS in general.
We're under attack.
I don't know. It's not too bad when you're using the Bombard in space. And maybe the higher level will get me just over that little bit of damage threshold that we would need. Because at level 41... At level 41, this one's only getting 138% rather than 150. I don't know. I like the activation in space. That means I don't have to bring my fighters back. But both of them work.
Undocking.
We're under attack. We're
Ah,
under
he really
attack.
activated that early. That's weird. Yeah, it's kinda necessary for Bombard, just because it keeps your drones alive with the fighter damage transfer and the healing. Especially at level 10, it'll be way more necessary. Now, if you're comfortable with bringing your drones back and forth, and you don't mind the damage that the Chaos Storm can do to you, if you mess up, then
We're being
it's
red
fine.
scrambled.
But protecting your drones is probably the most important thing.
Docking request accepted.
I mean, let's compare that to what we were doing. Oh no, I don't have all the modules for that. Okay. It's all over here now. Yeah, pretty much what I've done is I've made aerospace for the Lucent Moon and Bombard for my Wyvern. So all of the general units that are useful for my Wyvern are all in the Bombard.
Undocking.
We'll see how that goes come Monday, when we can actually do level 10 runs again. Yeah, we should do it.
We're under attack.
Yeah, that's true. DR5 would be really good. I just know that it's very, input intensive.
We're being warp scrambled.
There's a lot going on in DR5 that you don't have to think about with any of the other Dormant Realms. Yeah, we are definitely spoiled for DR4.
Docking request accepted.
Oh, even DR1 we're pretty well spoiled. There's not a whole lot going on there. And there's gonna be even less once I can get my marshals. But I need at least 2 marshals before I can start doing carries like that. Yeah, you do. You do have to struggle on DR1 quite a bit when we do our leaderboards. Which, once I get all 3 marshals, you won't have to sweat anymore. The problem is actually just getting hold of them, especially with their current prices. I am hoping they bring back a marshal box in whatever the next sales event is. And then I can just get through everything very easily. 4 marshals for DR510. I don't think that'll work because it requires you to have like 100 and some odd kilometers of range. Or the ability to cross distances very quickly. It's why something like the Tristan Navy issue can solo it. It does take a while, but they can do it. I think I can just run large missiles, but I don't know if large missiles will actually apply to the frigates. There is so little actual information for DR5. Other than a couple of random things. Like Sheev's, DR510 Tristan solo. Can you use micro jump drives in Dormant Realm? Because if you can, that might actually work.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I mean, you could test it in DR1, because DR1 you can just hit exit or escape. Um, this should be the last run for 4-6 today.
Undocking.
Like I said, I really wanted to do some Dormant Realms at a different time for the new year. This isn't something I'm going to be able to do often. I had the day off from work. So I used it to help out some different time zones, you know? I know there's a lot of people in my community who can't really make it to the later Dormant Realms that I do on Mondays.
We're under attack.
And that's just unfortunate.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
And it's hard to move Dormant Realms to Wednesday, only because Wednesday is usually when
Being warp scrambled.
we get new updates, we get patch notes, we get all sorts of stuff that I have to go through, and Dormant Realms would just clash with that. It could be done on most Saturdays, but even then that's a 50-50 of whether or not I actually have to work on Saturday.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
You're still doing a Wavegraph 2 test? I thought you were done with that. Alright, well, that will be our Dormant Realm carries. Oh, Wayseeker. Gotcha. Gotcha. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today. I might be on a little bit later today, but I've got something to do, and then I'll probably be back. So I will see you on the next one. Take care, and be safe.